already set up.
Alright, so for the YouTube, hello Rebel, and welcome to the Super Bowl's final Season 5 with Pastry, Pests and Luminous versus Kool-Aid Convoy's New Day Co-op. I am, of course, Full Metal, and I'm joined by my wonderful friend, the Richest T,
Hello, how's it going?
and my other wonderful friend, Herringzord.
Hello.
Who's more
And
wonderful?
it's going to be a good one, guys, so we're going to press play in 3, 2, 1 now. And let's get this show on the road. I'm excited. I'm legitimately excited for this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. Well, that was a quick setup, actually. Oh, damn.
I haven't got. Have you already?
I'm still watching the coin toss.
Yeah, I know. Hang on, let's have a quick look. Checking in with the number of fans.
Oh, yeah, that
Pests.
was...
Check that out, man. 11 on the fans.
That
versus
translates
6.
as what, 110,000?
Yeah, 110,000 fans. But the big thing is that's double. That's that's a lot over New Day Cup. So that's a bonus fame roll. +1, I believe, on fame, because it's going to be double and +1 for +2.
That could make all the difference. That could be a potential rock getting thrown at the Chaos Boys.
It could be
I'm
a
calling
rock.
it now. That many fans, going to be a riot.
It could be either a riot or a Pits invasion, which just screws over one of the teams.
With the fan factors, it's +1 fame. Thank you.
Oh,
sir.
let's just see a 22-man pitch invasion.
That would be hilarious.
I've seen close to it. I've seen close where there's been two guys on each side of the pitch.
No, but the thing is, it's rerolls, it's rocks, it's pitch inversions. You know that every little edge is probably going to swing.
Who's going to heat? Don't say it, James.
Every little kickoff event is going to swing in the Rock's favour with things like that going on. That relies on fans anyway.
Last year it was Chaos winning the final against Skaven, so we'll see if Skaven can sort of avenge that this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I do like this choice for positioning here of, because he's only got 11 players, he has to pitch all of the gut runners, so he has to keep Napoleon on the defensive drive. But what he's done is instead of putting a Storm Vermin something on there, he decided to chuck Bavotti on the bit. He's probably going to get chinned by Weeby.
Yeah, instant lose your leader, but at the same time, keeping Napoleon alive is super important. I like the Skaven going on the early defense while they've got players.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Skaven kind of don't need players to score. Let's be honest. They don't.
You've got wasted men when you've got a natural one-turner.
You really only need 2, if I'm honest.
You need Napoleon and someone to give Napoleon the
Napoleon
ball.
and probably a gutter runner.
Or you need just Napoleon and a touchback.
Hey, quick snap.
So that's going to make a little bit...
Gets Weeby closer into the action. He could actually, in theory, now sneak around and actually hit Choco Chipmunks.
I wouldn't
So I
hate
was
that.
wondering whether he might have set up on the line and hoped for the quick snap and tried to
He
nail
can
Napoleon
actually
from the off.
blitz Napoleon now because of quick snap. It will involve 2 GFIs, but he can do it.
Let's be super honest, though. You don't want to put Weeby on the line like that, because if Luminous had grabbed his blitz...
A good point. And going for Napoleon just means that Vicious Nilla is going to come straight in and give him what for.
But if you take out Napoleon, it's kind of worth it. Job's a good one. Taking out the one-turner.
I mean, saying that, the other 3 gutter runners aren't bad.
No, they're not bad. They're still gutter runners.
That's nice.
So,
Chaos Guy taking at the ground. Don't hate that at all.
Stomp Charles sort of being stomped.
How? I don't...
You went down for a hug.
You got WWE'd.
I don't... Like, the thing is, I don't know how every single time I'm casting these games, I'm ahead of you guys.
I think it's because, obviously, I'm using bandwidth to stream.
That could be it. But it's the same thing when I'm streaming it. Oh, he's going for B40.
I think this was expected.
Oh, would he get him?
Oh,
In a bit, mate.
Oh, there's a KO. That's an
Night,
instant
night.
reroll stripped from the team.
Mighty Blow does a thing as well.
that was efficient.
He only rolled a
Take
7
out
on the
a
injury.
player, and he takes out a reroll. What
That's
a guy.
instantly putting a...
Trust me, data streaming on your phone. Don't do it.
Don't do it. No, it's it is worthy of note. I mean, to be fair, we've got what, 2 dudes? Yeah, we could get the KO bug coming back in where Lumi picks up a reroll out of nowhere when he comes back on the pitch, but he never used the first one is the problem. So
That's not. It's kind of just getting it back, isn't it?
He's just getting it. Yeah, it's not the bug. He's just getting it back.
It's not a bug. It's a refund policy.
It's a house rule where it doesn't matter if he is knocked out or not. You can just have the reroll anyway.
You've got to be upset though that your 2 line rats survived just fine. That got hit, and it was B40 that went off the pitch.
True. Didn't even power the blodger. I mean, that's an insult. I'm honest.
It's been the theme of the playoffs.
Well, blodger's getting powered. Now, if you're Lumi, where are you attacking?
Oh, here's Cheese hitting a rat.
Hamstash taking a bashing.
Hamstash will not be able to go ham next turn because he's stunned.
It's just a stun though. That's not. You know what? Three line rats down, only 1 stunned. You know, as I say, losing B40 was a problem, but everyone else is okay. So you still got 10 players on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, again, Skaven aren't really the team that they don't necessarily need rerolls to do what they need to do. So it's always nice to have them.
Right.
Who does he hit? He can hit 1.
Yeah, you can jump on one guy's head. Who is it you're jumping on at this point?
Probably, I would say the Mighty Blow Beastman. Get rid of one of the Mighty Blow.
Use the Strength 4 guy because you get 2 dice naturally there.
Yeah, but then you're not using Mighty Blow or piling on.
If you can't do that, then go for the other Mighty Blow Beastman. Take out one of them, or even better yet, if you can actually get a hit onto Prop Joe, remove that Wrestle Tackle player from the mix. Take out one of his key tackle players.
The big problem that Lumi has here is that he has 0 guard. That's a huge issue. But do you just think you just start taking hits wherever you can get them, and you know,
I mean, it looks like Snoop's going to be the target.
Yeah, even just jumping on Snoop's head.
I really don't think he's going to risk it all turn 1, because he's not in that dire situation.
Yeah, he lost 1 player. It's not like 2.
There he goes. The guy might come back. Oh, that's interesting.
No damage, no follow-up, no piling on.
Try not to spoil anything, because I'm a good old spoilerino man.
No, you can just see the future, mate. That's all it is.
Yeah, I wish I could see the future when I actually played the game. I would know that what I'm doing is wrong.
I think all Luminous is going to do is try and minimize the number of hits coming in. And
yeah, you dodge those rats away, don't you?
Yeah, because the floor hits less hard than a Mighty Blow Beastman.
Yeah, it's got to run them away. It's got to make sure he protects his players. He's now only got 10. Rightly so, he's putting Navolian out of reach.
You'd almost expect to see Navolian sit in his own end zone, to be honest.
I wouldn't actually be surprised if he just at one point sends him to Kool-Aid's end zone. He just has him chilling out there out the way, but he'd probably wait until all the beasts from the moved waste so the guy doesn't, so Kool-Aid doesn't just do like a cheeky surf.
Just go poop and push him off the edge.
That's a failed dodge, but we'll not see a reroll there.
No, not even slight, not with 2. But no damage.
He uses rerolls and line rats.
Almost has to just wait and see what Kool-Aid does. He has to let the game come to him at this point.
Yeah, he's on the back foot a little bit in that he has lost a player and he's got a couple of lads on the floor.
Well, he's lost 2 really because he's not going to use Navolian in any sort of real defensive sense.
Yeah, I think you can assume that Navolian doesn't exist right now.
Now, here's the thing: he has exposed one of his gutter runners here for Blitz. Now the question is, are you going to be doing? Okay, so he is just going to be doing it with tackle. I think Prop Jones is probably going to be the one that does it. I was actually thinking he could have potentially stood the guy up, put Prop Drone next to him, and ended actually the 3 days with Mighty Blow, just to maximise your potential to remove him. He might still go in with Weeway.
Or do you just batter Sprinkled Halva?
You could try battering Sprinkled Halva.
I think I don't hate just gunning for the Storm Vermin, because if you lose Sprinkled Halva, that's a big chance to do damage back. You know, this Gutter Runner KV Cane isn't a big risk. Yeah, sure, you might be able to get into Choco.
That movement with the ball suggests he's going to hit the Gutter Runner.
Yeah.
Because that thing's in range of a wrestle player now.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's still got players that can move into position and screen off.
Yeah, and do you really, like we said, you know, Lumi's not in a bad spot yet. He doesn't need to get the ball off Kool-Aid anytime soon. He's got his wizard as well, so you know you're gonna see Kool-Aid continue to spread out in a
sacrificial goat going up
in a diffused kind of lineup here.
Yeah, I guess if the game becomes spread out, it's better for the Skaven. because if the ball is turned over, then they can take advantage of that much easier than the Chaos team can.
What worries me is Lumi isn't paying respect. And I know we don't like attrition fireballs, especially in the Super Bowl, but, you know, it is kind of tempting to drop a fireball on both Storm Vermin and 2 very good gut runners.
Yeah, agreed.
Just as long as he doesn't do it the last
Here
second.
we go, and it is
Here comes the
Halva.
man.
Oh,
He's got a
Pout
pout.
out.
pause him.
Oh! Oh, just a stun.
Just the stun.
Classic Weebay.
Mighty Blow
Weeble.
and Claws doing a thing there.
Mighty Blow.
Just scrapes the stun, even with all the bells and whistles.
Oh, just Weebear. Don't ever change.
Don't ever change for me, Weebay. You're all that I need, Mr. Goat.
We're not talking about a Wiz exploit. We're just talking about a Wiz.
Yeah, I had to point it out. It's a house rule, and it just came to mind. It's quite
it's all
topical,
house
yes. Let's not go into it because I don't want to upset you again.
Wasn't a block, just a very aggressive high five.
I went for the down low, and the rat was too slow.
Ooh.
So I like to think.
You know
of
what's
it.
worrying for Lumi though is there's a lot of dodges needed this turn, which is instantly a problem.
A lot of dodges, and even worse, one of your dodges, which should be easier, is next to a tackle guy, so it's suddenly not easy. But if you don't move him, he's gonna get banged on by a tackle dude.
It's
He
not
could
just
actually
that.
get served.
It's not just any of that as well, but there's no good because of how Kool-Aid's positioned. The best choice for a 2-dice block is Monk 2, and it's. Do you really want to waste such a...
Well, I mean, that removing our player, you know, Kool-Aid doesn't have a bench. So removing
He's
our
being
player at
tongue-in-cheek,
least
Squiggy.
evens the number up.
He's being tongue-in-cheek. Let's not get back into that topic, T.
It's a house rule, Kappa.
Shut up.
Yeah, but it's banned. Don't do it. It's like the end zone foul. Don't do it.
Yeah, but...
Enough that he is going to target the spare rookie.
I was going to say, maybe if he was willing to heavily commit, he could go after Avon Bloxdale, but...
He'll pile on this as well.
Oh, yeah, you definitely pile this on.
Yeah.
He might not need to.
Let's have a look.
No, he needs to.
He needs to. Is he
If he
gonna...
wants to... Ah, there we go! Kablamo.
That's piling on. Big
Job
old
for
knee
good.
stomp with
Yeah.
spiky knees. It's a KO.
Worth.
Yeah, I'd say so. As long as he can
Even to
cover him.
teams.
As long as he can cover him.
Well, yeah, you can cover him, but at the same time, is it really that essential of... I don't really feel like Kool-Aid will be able to foul him, or foul him in a way that suits him, because his only rookie Beastman is at the other end of
Gets
the
away
pitch.
from the tackle.
That's nice. And that's...
To protect him as well.
Yeah, he's actually gonna... Is he gonna try and punch Avon Bloxdale
Yes.
with the
Oh,
dirty
that's
play?
brave.
It's going for him.
Well, it's a 2-dice, so it's not the
Dirty,
worst.
dirty rat. Here
Yeah,
he
he's
comes.
committing gutter runners to the front line now.
He kind of has to. It's all he's got left.
Either that or he's just moving out of the way and saying, go on, son.
Napoleon running the hell away.
Yeah, Napoleon staying as far away from the action as possible, which I like. I mean, that, you know...
So it is 10 versus 9. I think Lumi's confirmed with that this is essentially 10 versus 9 at this point.
I think, also at the same time, I feel like
Avon takes a hit to the face.
Napoleon's just chilling there with some popcorn and watching the people play the game.
Yeah, you guys
Like-
do the work.
He just
I'll
sits
save
in the
him later.
he sits in the LS on the on like turn 8 or 16, and receives the ball and it just runs like a madman away from everyone because he's terrified of being touched.
Another failed dodge from a Lion Rat.
Oh, that's
Into
it.
was done.
That's an early failed dodge as well, which means that there's 2 players down on the ground, and...
And an entire flank of the field open.
But I don't think Luminous cares. To be honest,
No.
I think...
He just scores in one turn.
Like, does he though? Or does he just wait? Does he just do the standard...
It not only
Right.
goes against the don't be a penis rule, but it also goes against the rule that you should not be using exploits. If we ban the touchdown foul, we've got to ban that too.
Right, let's move away from that anyway. Okay? 'Cause
Sorry, it was
Super
just
Bowl
it was in the chat.
I know,
People-
but we're casting it right. You know, what Luminous wants to do, I think, is he wants to allow the Chaos through. He wants the Chaos to score. He doesn't want to give up too many hits, too many failed dodges, a foul opportunity. And he wants to use Nilla as much as possible to jump on people's heads. He does. What he also wants to happen during that time, is he wants WeeBay to hopefully be misfiring as he has in the past, because there's a lot of juicy targets on this team, right? Whereas what Kool-Aid wants is he also wants to score in 8 turns, but he wants WeeBay to be doing damage, and he wants to be forcing as many rat dodges as possible.
Yeah, if Lumi's going to commit to just not defending the ball per se, do you just go down the end with 3 guys, stall out, and then focus on just killing everyone else?
You could actually get a mighty blow tackle hit onto the niggled gutter runner with WeeBay.
Which one? Is that the Meringue? Yeah, I would love to see Meringue.
Although he's made it slightly more difficult by moving that guy there, because
he's got the movement. He's moving 7, WeeBay.
Yeah, he's got the movement 7, but it gives him less movement to run back and hide from Vicious Nilla. That's the thing.
And there's enough chaos in the way that hiding, I don't think, is a problem. I mean, this is, again, just plays into Kool-Aid's plan. He knows Lumi can't fight back on a toe-to-toe kind of standing, so he's just throwing men at him and hoping that...
So, when WeeBay does the blitz onto him, he can move 2 squares back unless he wants to start doing GFIs. If he doesn't do the GFIs, then he's still actually in range of Vicious Nilla, because he's technically got 4 movement right now, because his movement's 7, but he's on the ground. So he can still get blitzed by him. That's the thing you've got to consider, is you definitely are doing the blitz, but you've also got to make sure it's difficult for Luminous to get a return claw mighty blow hit.
Or do you just smash Choco, because Choco himself is a big threat?
Yeah, he's going to smash Choco.
He's going to smash Choco.
With the 3 dice, gets the POW. POW's a blodger.
I mean, in any rate, you are going to be hitting a
no
armor
damage.
7 gutter runner.
Well, to be fair, that's WeeBay's first failed armor break.
Yeah, but it's also WeeBay's 3rd failed injury. And that, it's the injuries that are going to pay the legend rank. He's only got 11 rats to casualty, and he needs 7.
He's got skills to pay the bills, but he's currently writing blank checks.
Who is Nilla going to target? All that guard's in a position where he can't really push any of the Chaos Warriors away to target Stomp Charles with a 2 dice.
Do we want to see him marking up Michael Lee and then being a hero with Hamstash and 1 dice blocking WeeBay? You know what? You've got to be honest. Kool-Aid wouldn't see it coming.
I mean, it would be going ham.
Because Hamstash isn't. Let's be honest. Unless
if he sculled and got knocked out,
unless Luminous can bring down Michael Lee, Hamstash isn't getting out.
He might actually. You could maybe. No, that's not that good. He could have considered maybe doing a fireball. But the best he could have got there was 2 people if he wanted to get a go in the ball, because he could potentially clear Cheese and Snoop away, and then he could just run Sprinkled Halva and just chin Bodhi. That's a potential thing, but it's a bad plan.
I don't know. I don't think he's got any really good targets here.
He's having a think.
It's a low quality
so he's having
fireball,
a think.
But, it's better than an attrition one.
It's the recovery
Hamstash would have his chance to be a hero.
If he, say, fireballed Cheese, Snoop, and the ball carrier, if any 2 of those 3 went down, he'd have a fair shot at it. He'd have a fair crack at it.
Okay, so Choco Chipmunk getting up means that the Wizard's now not happening. We can
it's hugely ham.
stop that theory.
Oh,
but here goes Vicious Nilla.
Going for one of the Powers of Blodger.
double Powers of Blodger.
He's not going to pile that on.
He's not going to need to, because Cutty is out there.
Cutty gets cut up.
And that's the first permanent damage we've seen coming out of either team.
Nilla stepping up.
So I would say that you can see how long he was thinking about that apple as well. I would say that puts them even on the field, because we still aren't counting Napoleon.
He probably now just runs.
Until Napoleon sacks that ball carrier.
Napoleon is just gonna. Well, actually, no, he's not gonna do the dream run up the field, because that puts him in a WeeBay blitz range.
Are we suggesting that Napoleon just applauded that? Oh, well played, lads. Well done.
Frozen apple for his troubles. Just keep Vicious Nilla fed. But give him healthy stuff.
I don't know. I don't hate Napoleon just running really far up the pitch right now.
The thing is, it puts WeeBay in range.
It does.
Hang on.
You could make that just a 1 versus 1 duel in the corner.
Come at me, WeeBay.
This town's big enough for only one plus movement player.
Yeah, the thing is, there's just no other good blocks that Luby can take here. And you can see him thinking even about where is Nilla just going to stand there? Because Nilla's going to get hit. Nilla, I feel, needs to GFI.
But no need to do some GFIs. No, he's just going to leave him. It's a good thing he didn't do a GFI, because he would have failed it, and that would have been one of his 2 rerolls potentially gone.
Poor
That's how that is work.
Poor KV Kane, boys. Poor KV Kane. Just, hey, hi, how's it going?
That is how numbers work, but you know what? It's probably not going to happen. But I always just look at what happens and make an assumption.
KV Kane is right now being the sacrificial rat.
Indeed.
To slow down the Chaos Juggernaut.
Hamstash will stand up. He'll be at the mercy of 2 Mighty Blow Beastmen.
So will Kranvishen will be at the mercy of 1 Mighty Blow. Oh my god, there he goes. Okay.
There he goes. Oh, he's going to go in the impromptu sideline cage to protect Napoleon.
He's caging a non-ball character, yeah. Right, also, a bigger deal in this scenario for me is that Sprinkled Halva is not going to be protected. He's not getting out of that scenario.
No, Weebay is going to hit him. You can use Michael Lee to clear Hamstash when he stands up, and Weebay is going to go straight for that Storm Vermin.
I don't think he even stands up. No.
Well, he doesn't get to.
Well, he won't now, because that line wrap fails again.
That leaves us with only 5 upright Skaven players on the pitch. Is there a foul in the future here, or is Kool-Aid just going to be too concerned about the potential sending off? He could, if he's willing to do 2 GFIs, he could hit Napoleon. By my math. Yeah. But he's got an open path to Vicious Nilla. And we're going to see we are going to see killer on killer action. I don't see any other world where we don't, to be honest. So you're going to hear if you listen real careful, and if nothing happens to Nilla this turn, you'll be able to hear Luminous's butt unclench from wherever you're sitting. Because right now it is clenched. I just don't think he's going to foul. I don't think he needs to. Especially as a man down.
It would have fouled the hell out of that player.
Here comes.
Yeah, but there's a reason, boys. We're not in the finals.
I'll say.
Hang about.
Hang about. Oh, classic Weebay.
Oh, stun.
Hey, Mighty Blow and Claws doing a thing into a stun.
Enough of a thing. Now that does blunt Lumi's counteroffensive, right?
What it does do is mean that Napoleon can now get out of range of everybody.
I can truly. He gets feet up.
Actually,
he can start drinking his Pepsi Max.
I say it blunts his counteroffensive, but what he can do now, if he brings KV Kane around to mark cheese, he can just blitz Halva free through cheese.
Well, now he can't. However, he can blitz through Stomp Charles if all of those dudes... Nope, now he can't. It's almost like these guys know what they're doing.
It's a miracle, isn't it? But then again, he could bring another gutter around. He could bring both his gutters around and go through Stringer Bell.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
He's seen something we haven't.
He's seen an opening, because all he needs to do now is get proper...
Oh, Napoleon's in scoring
Meringue! Meringue's going to be a baller. He's going to run in with actually 5, steal that ball, and pass it. And
now, does he steal it, or does he try and... He can't blitz him down, can he?
There's a tackle right next to the ball.
You can get rid of that.
He could attempt a 1 dice with Meringue.
It's a 1 dice with Cavi Kane, or you could use Cavi Kane. You can wrestle the guy down.
Yeah, but the thing is, he needs Cavi Kane as the recovery, and that's a half dice.
I think you wanted a different scatter to that, clearly, because he saw something there. It made him use the wizard instantly.
If it's scattered forwards beside Stomp Charles, I would have a much better time here. Because I'm pretty sure it would just be Sprinkled Halva that would just stand up, punch Stomp Charles.
It's a 3+ dodge in without a reroll.
Look at this. We thought he was just protecting Napoleon. He was actually setting up the counter-attack.
Put him in a scoring position.
I feel like he probably needs to go in with Meringue. to try and bring down Prop Joe.
Yeah, see, the thing is, bringing in Meringue doesn't that mean he can't score? Or he can't pick it up?
No, because he can use Kevin.
Surely he can go for the ball here. Surely. He has to.
Well, he has to
Otherwise,
now.
what has he achieved?
Yeah, because otherwise he's burnt a wizard for nothing.
Because Nivolian, he doesn't have to score this turn. He just sits, he just chills on the touchdown line, and it's going to be at least a turn before anyone can get in range.
He can one die Stomp Charles as a win.
He wanted that to scatter anywhere except next to that tackle, I feel.
I kind of feel that's the case, yeah.
Literally any square except the tackle would have been fine.
I think he would have preferred Proctor to maybe actually catch the ball. So then that's an ideal target. I get rid of the tackle and I get the ball. I mean, that's just me. He could one day the Warrior, yeah. He could do a lot of things, if I'm honest.
If he's willing to commit Choco, he could 2-dice the Warrior. Because he could run Choco into the gap.
He could
between
leap.
Cranvishan and Hamstash. And 2-dice the Warrior with Sprinkled Halver. But the problem is, that still doesn't help him get the ball out. Because he's dodging into 2 tackle zones, to pick up in 2 tackle zones, to then dodge out through a tackle zone.
Nope, Nivolian's coming back.
Nivolian's coming back?
I feel like it might actually be Choco Chipmunk that's actually scoring, because he can actually move to...
Triple.
Who's he marking here, though? What's he bringing this back for?
Might be doing it to mark up Prop Joe, so he can get a blitz with the wrestle guy.
It's whether you know. Whoever's saying leap, there's no leap on the team.
Yeah, that was Herringsword.
I thought Chipmunk had leap.
No, he doesn't.
I'm an idiot.
It's sprint.
Choco is still a scoring threat, right?
Yes, Choco's still a scoring threat, so I'm pretty sure that it didn't matter which scutter runner he used on there, as long as he moved one back to help him achieve what he wants to do.
Is he planning to use Nivolian to mark Snoop to then 1-dice Snoop with KV Kane? Hope for a knockdown or a wrestle, or even a push, just to clear up a tackle. Oh, no!
No. I think he might have miscounted. He failed the GFI.
That's an early reroll here.
There we go.
I think you might have miscounted how many squares it was to get Nivolian to that spot.
He gets it in the second one.
But of course, here comes the blitz, but now it's a 1-dice with no reroll.
No, it's a 2-dice
it's
if
Dauntless.
he passes Dauntless.
Which he does.
And he's going to power it. He's clearly not going to push it onto the ball.
Nope. This is going to be a chuck and hope now.
Yeah, without rerolls, everything is clench right now.
It's like, what, a 3+ pickup and then 2
Dodge out and then chuck it.
2 dodge out and just chuck it. I mean, if he gets it anywhere up in the field,
1, 2, 3,
happy.
4.
He needs to stand his players up.
5, 6, 7. He can get over next to Meringue and then chuck it, but that's further. There's going to be an intercept threat anyway.
There's an intercept threat anywhere, so he kind of just needs to go for the shortest route, I think.
Got
Cavi Kane, can you be the hero? But he does have not a lot of time.
Yeah, he's
now.
run out of time, boys.
Oh, he's moving Choco Chipmunk over
he's going to throw it down there. He's going to go in.
Yeah. Pick it up, run it over there and pass it. Yep, here we go.
That's the plan.
That's
got
smart thing. Rolls a 6. Gotta be quick with fast fingers here. Chaos Cup's taught you anything.
Sweating.
It's alright, he's going to reroll on the dodge.
Oh, no!
Come on, throw it.
Well...
No, not throwing it is okay.
In all fairness, it is in a safe place, generally. It's not the safest, but it's in a... Oh.
Not anymore.
The return bolt.
Wow, into a 2 on the armor.
But if we're honest, yeah, spending your wizard on your offensive drive...
Yeah, no. Lumi will take that. The wizard's gone.
I mean, yeah, you expect to use the wizard on your defensive drive because you want to turn the guy over.
However, do we expect to see Nivolian die?
I expect to see a lot of hits coming in on these rats.
Where's Weebay at?
Weebay's
he's kind of locked down, actually.
A little bit of stuttering from the game there, but... Boom, just a stun, that's fine.
Yeah, Weebay can get free to hit Nivo. That's
but it's a
lot.
Here. It's a lot of blocks right now.
So Prop Joe can now reach the ball with a GFI.
Ooh. Quite a few armor breaks here. This is going to make a lot of difference. It's only stuns, but these are removing these guys out the way for a turn.
They're not the vital players, though. It's all about whether he can get the ball next turn.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Bodie can actually reach this turn unless he wants to do some GFIs, and I don't think he wants to do GFIs, if I'm honest. Have to do 2 GFIs to touch the ball.
Well, he's technically in range to make a quick pass if he can get through all that lot.
Yeah, he's got a lot of rats to get through, though.
I mean, the thing you got to consider is what gutter runner do you actually go for? What players do you actually...
He's going to free up... Oh, another armor break. There goes Ham Chester Tart.
Oh,
he's got 2 guys called Ham. Come on now, Lemmy.
Yeah, Ham started.
He hits Quan Visachan now.
He's going to go for
free to hit.
Surely,
now he's free to hit Navolian now.
But does he?
That wrestle's fine.
But
yeah, of course he does.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, but well, I mean, out of the
that's 2 GFIs though, right?
No, Weebay can hit Navolian now.
Yeah, for 2 GFIs.
No,
Navolian's...
no.
Sorry, no, I'm looking at Meringue. Never mind.
Navolian's number 6.
Yeah, I'm looking at Meringue.
You absolutely twat him. That's my 1.
A very, very good use.
You kind of need to as well, just to try and clear some space for Bodie to get through.
The thing is, though, out of all 4 of the gutter runners, which one do you find the most lethal in this situation? Well, I guess it's
Welcome to Powtown.
Welcome to... There's been a lot of Pows rolled.
He's knocking the popcorn out of Navolian's hands. He's putting the recliner down now.
This time. Hang about.
Oh.
Instant Apo here.
Oh, yeah, you're instantly going to burn the Apo.
Oh, wow. An agility loss.
Popcorn. Oh, the popcorn went right into his head.
Oh, God, it's either... Oh, no. How do you make that decision?
He's taken the armor, hasn't he?
Yeah, you know why? Because you can use an armor 6. You can keep the armor 6 gut runner.
Still.
He's
cannot.
You can't. He's not going to help this game, and he's certainly lost a lot. But
that is game changing. That dice roll there.
But Luminous isn't going to fire that player for next season because he's still all he ever needs him for is 1 turn. Yeah, he doesn't need armor because he never gets hit unless Lumi's in a horrific.
If Kool-Aid could have taken 1-12 in this whole game, that would have been it.
Oh yeah, utterly.
A 12 on the armor.
And Weebay's got 2 SPP, so we're all happy here, folks.
And he's going for it, picks it up, can't go anywhere with it. Does he pass? Do we expect him to pass it to somewhere safer?
He does. He's passing it to Weebay.
Oh, hang on.
Hang about.
He turned his corn now.
Now Lumi's got a real problem. If he'd have kept it on Bodie, he was attackable. This guy is just not attackable right now.
It's like, congratulations, you got yourself some SPP.
Get some more.
Here's your prize. Have a touchdown.
Well, now he doesn't. If he gets 3 SPP for a TD, he doesn't need all those casualties we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, guess it makes his job easier.
Lumi's going to be upset though. This is.
Weebay had 1 job today, and it was to take out Navolian, and it took him 1 shot, and he did it.
Yeah. And now there's just popcorn absolutely all over the pitch.
It was 4 warming up shots, and then the big one.
Straw went into Navolian's eye. It was a...
You're really pushing this popcorn angle, aren't you?
It makes sense because he sits in the background.
Look, listen up, boys.
We're going in here.
Here it goes.
Oh, he fills the GFI again.
Classic.
He has to, I feel like he has to.
Oh, he's nailed him. Now it's game on.
Imagine this actually kills him or something. That would be hilarious.
Oh, that's a bad scatter.
That's about the worst scatter he could have got. No, it's not. It could have went worse.
What's that? 4+.
Thing is, Kevy, he's got what?
He's next to 2 tacklers.
Okay, 4+ into 4+ into 4+, potentially more.
With no rerolls. Do you do it anyway? Because this is a rookie gutter and you kind of...
Choco's coming back.
I really like at this point is, can you really potentially stop the score?
And he has rolled a 1.
He was going the other way. He wasn't even going into the ball.
He was screening there, wasn't
he? This is just getting worse and worse for Luminous.
Because now the Agi 5 dude is looking tasty. Or the Strength
lines up his next victim.
The Strength 3 guy's looking even more tasty, if I'm honest. And Agi 5
Agi 5 doesn't have the 2 heads, boys. It's Agi 4 2 heads on Bodie. It's
Or
strength 3.
Agi,
Yeah, 2 heads.
strength 3, 2 heads. Choco Chipmunk, also a good target.
Absolutely.
Well, that's what you do if you're... You don't even care about Vicious Nilla right now if you're...
I mean, Weebay's like a kid in a sweet shop here.
Literally, because, you know... But no, if you're Kool-Aid, you don't give a damn about Vicious Nilla. And I'll tell you for why. Because you do not care. Vicious Nilla doesn't win the game here. Unless
Vicious Nilla would have to do it on his own at this point.
Unless
There's
he
gonna be no one else
blitzes
left.
every damn turn and takes out a player every damn turn. Vicious Nilla doesn't give a damn, yeah?
It's going to be the Vicious Nilla one-turn touchdown dream. It needs movement 10, am I right?
But yes, we should point out for those not watching but only listening that yes, Navolian is the one-turner. He's minus armor.
Minus
and out
armor
for the rest of
was
this game.
minus RG, upward to minus armor. Now, it's one of my favourite phrases. We've said it a lot during the playoffs. There's a lot of blood in the water right now. These
Oh,
kills,
here he goes.
Right,
These
these kills
guns.
boys. These kills
Weebay's
boys.
having a blitz on Meringue. The Agi 5 only gets
I'd
a
probably
push.
re-roll this
Only gets a
because
push.
Reed
Yeah.
rerolls.
Yeah, you
Reroll
don't
it.
hate that. He's got 3. He's got 2 more rerolls. So
3
it's fine.
turns, 3 re-rolls.
No damage. Do we follow up with foul though?
No.
How do you
No.
know? How do you
Leaves
not?
the ball exposed. There's gutter runners.
Yeah, but he's the one that'll take it off you. Because he's the wrestle one. With Dauntless.
My God, does Choco Chipmunk dive in there and give the thing to Vicious Nilla?
Of course, Metal wants him to foul, because that's what Metal is. He's just a lean, mean fouling machine.
Weebay is a fouling positional.
Oh, for goodness sake, don't.
Weebay is...
Leave the start.
But no, how does Lumi come back into this now? Because just across the pitch, we're just seeing rats get punched in the face right now.
Sure hands does a thing as Bodie picks up the ball. And he's in a
Gosh, Lumi could have
4-point
done...
cage.
Lumi could have done with a double one there, couldn't he?
I mean, there's never a point in a game of Blood Bowl where you couldn't do with a double one.
Oh. Ah!
And Cheese has stunned Hamstash, and Hamstash has stunned Cheese, and are both down.
A mutual stunning. We might actually see what's-his-face get up for a change.
I mean, the only way I can see the minus armor gut runner getting its armor value back is if it was to buy one of her Glorious Rebel t-shirts.
Oh God! Did you just? Why didn't he go with Nilla into that attack?
Oh, hang about. That's a stun.
But what if he'd have hit with Nilla? What would have happened there?
Not much else, unless he did a piling on.
But he could have done a piling on because he's pretty safe and secure at the opposite side of the pitch, and I would have hated a piling on that player.
Maybe he wants to blitz somewhere else.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, what's wrong with Meringue blitzing with Dauntless?
Lots of things.
Guard, tackle.
Tackle. Like, anywhere you go into this cage, just tackle. Like, this is a nightmare.
There's no good options right now. There's a
Nail
lot.
Weebay.
There's a
Hope for the
lot
best.
of bad options.
I feel like he is trying to protect Vicious Nilla right now. Just keep him for the offensive drive.
I feel like if he pulls a player back, if he pulls Meringue onto Weebay and then can blitz Weebay with at least Choco because he's got block rather than wrestle.
Yeah. I don't feel like he can safely get hit on the ball. I don't really think it's going to make much difference if you do actually hit the ball.
Well, let's face it, if he hits the ball, he's doing a 2 dice up because there's no way he can get enough marks to give him a 1 dice.
I feel like he's actually going in. No, he's going for the rookie.
I don't hate that.
Is he just marking up these corners
But that's
to dive Choco Chipmunk into the cage? No, he's just going to take the corner.
But now you've just got Choco to get... Oh, no, I don't know if I like him at least.
This is the issue here, is Choco Chipmunk's going to get a free hit against him.
Meringue's going to get blitzed off by Weebay, probably. Well, no, because the thing is, Weebay probably does need to blitz Choco because he needs the tackle to negate the dodge and also sidestep being a thing. If the Beastman on next to Bodie, Snoop, just punches Choco, it's probably just going to sidestep next to Bodie anyway.
I mean, he's got Bodie. Bodie's got tackle, so he doesn't really have to actually move anywhere. Well, actually, he does.
Yeah, but do you really want to risk punching with the ball carrier and risk quad skulls? I know it's a horrific odds, but
he's not going to have 11 rats. He's going to have 10. going into the next fight. Potentially, he could have
9.
less than that.
8, even, because he's got 2
You
KOs.
know, the mathematics.
Well,
So,
it's worth remembering that obviously, as much as great as Lumi's players are, they are dispensable. So he's got to throw something in the line of fire.
I don't think throwing gutter runners at it is the wise choice, especially to quote Metal. There's blood in the water. Gums is feeling good today.
Yeah, I mean,
Instant blitz from Weebay onto Choco Chipmunk.
right
Gets
to
it out on the bludger.
sidestep is not going to save you today, but you know what? Just
Double
Double
ones on
one
the
bite.
armor roll of that.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So,
But as you say, even if Weebay doesn't get any other casualty all game, he's significantly blunted Luminous's one-turn.
what I actually see him doing here is actually most likely just going to go and chuck Weebay right between the two gutter runners here, just to put tackle on them. Bring somebody else there to make sure he just can't get a 2-dice onto Weebay with
You say
Choco.
not all gutter runners are important, James. The only one that isn't is KV Kane, to be honest.
It's worth pointing out that he might have lost Napoleon, but that doesn't mean that Lumi can't one-turn.
Oh no,
With this
he's got movement 9. He's got an Agi 5 gutter runner.
But see,
Like,
he's
it
actually
only
going
makes
to have
it
to. He's going to have to
Slightly
do it.
easy, not really easy.
He's going to have to do it normally. He's not going to have like the cheat mode to do it. Like he's not just going to be able to just beeline a guy up the pitch.
He has to think about it.
Yeah,
It's
so
weird.
yeah, he's putting Weebay exactly where I thought. He's going to bring a guard tackle zone right on it as well, just to make sure he can't get a return blitz onto Weebay to try and get rid of him. And he's just going to move Buddy behind. Set up his cage.
It does mean that Lumi is going to get a 2-dice hit with Sprinkled Halva into Avon Bloxdale II. So
He might dodge him out.
I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate him also just using the hold up.
Another
I
power to go
don't
for it.
hate the pow onto Cavicane with Snoop.
My God,
Another double one.
Rookie beast man.
Oh,
he
he's just
takes
got
a
one
wow.
dice.
You could always do that. I mean, he's got 2 rerolls, so
Kool-Aid Convoy just flexing his one dice pow muscles.
Juan Diaz, as they like to say.
So far, this has been a pretty dominant performance from the New Day co-op.
Yeah, the instant... I think Bloomies probably kicking himself for running out of time and not making the pass. He needed to chuck that. I mean, he would have got lightning bolted somewhere else, but at least the ball would have been a lot further back down the field. Right?
I still think Napoleon would have been nailed anyway the moment he came into range.
Oh, no, definitely. But the point I'm making is Kool-Aid would have had to have scrambled far further because Bordy, if the ball had gone up the pitch, Bordy wasn't in recovery distance.
Mm.
And that could have... I think Lumi ran out of time. He wanted to pass and didn't. There's no way you can convince me otherwise in this scenario.
Yep.
He is going to get a 2-dice here. Is he going to 2-dice? 2, 3, 4...
With Dauntless,
3.
you could take a 1-dice and then technically blitz the ball carrier with Chipmunk on a 1-dice.
He could, yeah. That's a really good strategy.
That's a good point.
Without
and both of them
rerolls,
have...
it's terrifying. But I
Do
feel
you
like he kind of
really have any other options at the moment?
You need a play to win the Super Bowl, don't you?
Yeah, you can't play for the showing up award, right? And technically, it would be a 2-dice. If Weebed does go down at the hands of Meringue, and it's a POW or a Defender Stumbles, and he follows up, I know that I'm asking a lot, but it's a 33% chance.
Gotta get that scoring
Miller-
for it,
Miller-
just in case.
Well, he is, but he's also turning tail and fleeing.
Well, yeah, I mean, 2 birds with 1 stone there, isn't it? You know, you're getting yourself your scoring threat, and you're also keeping your guys safe.
The dirty
for
players
problems
off the
to get
field, so a foul was never in the question there.
I don't think it was ever...
He knocked out for a bit. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh no, he's hang on.
Oh, hang about. He's just going for it.
Lads, hold his beer!
Oh, it's a push.
Hold his cheese. Meringue's going in.
Oh, that puts him in a horrifically scary spot.
Now Weebay has a choice to make.
Which gutter runner do I bang on?
Which of the 3 gutter runners that I'm stood next to right now do I hit?
See, I know why Lumi did it that way. Because he needed to try and bring the ball carrier down. And he's got wrestle over block. Because the way I was suggesting it would have been a 1-dice into Weebay, followed by a 1-dice from Choco onto the ball.
Yeah, that guy gave it a 50-50 of bringing the ball down.
Yeah, that was a 50-50, but also that gave Choco up as a recovery device to try and get the ball up to Nilla this turn.
Yeah. I feel like he just gets one of his really, really important gutter runners away and then puts him immediately back in danger.
Yeah, but this isn't a tackle guy. So
I actually don't think that Kool-Aid has failed to pow a blodger yet.
Kool-Aid, however, has to clear enough players to get Bodie into the end zone. And
Yeah, there's no turn 8.
Yeah, because it's turn 8 now. So a failure here could change the entire game.
I don't think he even hits Choco Chip Monk unless he has a tackle on it. And the only way he's going to do it is with a blitz. But that's a dangerous place to be blitzing with.
But the thing is, you say that, but he's got a bit of a problem because he can't, because of the position of Kranvishan and the position of KV Kane. You know, where's Bodie going unless he's blitzing himself free here?
I think that really is his only option, unless he wants to use Prop Joe to blitz.
No, because he needs the he needs the direction, he needs the movement to go forwards, and if anything, Meringue's getting hit, and he's niggled, and there's Mighty Blow, and Weebay just goes...
Weebay does nothing again.
Right.
Weebay.
And the problem is, 2 of the 3 options Bodie has of going through have wrestle.
Yeah, even the lineman has wrestle.
So...
Yes,
I mean, with 2 rerolls...
Because of as well of
the
the
odds are
position
still
of Choco,
pretty good.
it's forcing a dodge. He's taking all the blocks.
I think he's going to be going on the way I've sort of...
He's using Prop Joe, isn't he, as the blitz?
He's going to use Prop Joe, yeah. Just sort of... I'm pretty sure he's going to be getting rid of the lineman, because he's the better choice to take down, because you don't have the potential of sidestep.
Do you take a hit with Stomp Charles just to see if you can get Choco down?
No, because he's got sidestep, and Stomp Charles doesn't have...
Yeah, but you've got to admit, Kool-Aid has not had a problem with rolling Powell's this game.
No, he's not had a problem with rolling Pows, but at the same time, if he does,
Yeah, that doesn't mean the next one won't go wrong, you know?
I mean, there was a Pow there, admittedly, but, you know...
But still, I don't know.
I still just don't think he'd do it, because the chances of you completely and utterly making a mess of this sidestep getting in the way.
6. He's got the notorious end zone tripwire.
He does.
And he doesn't.
Bodie just, I gave Weebay the chance to have the ball. He dropped after 1 turn.
Yeah, I gave Weebay the chance to push towards Legend. Weebay does not want to get to Legend.
Both KOs going back.
Huge.
Real nice.
You know what's really important there? All the KOs came back, but what's really important there is Lumi just got a reroll for his 1-turn attempt.
Yeah, he does.
That's hugely important.
I most definitely...
And the sure hands for getting the ball.
But that's a lot of guard. And Kool-Aid is not making the mistake he made against Morka.
Let him 1 turn?
Well, giving him the open chance into the end zone, which I got some heat off of Kool-Aid for suggesting it was the wrong player. And, it's an argument to be made either way. But, because, he can come in from the side and push the Chaos Warrior in, but this is a much harder 1-turn attempt for Lumi. I think this is really difficult. I'm not sure if it would be better for Lumi to just try and get some hits on Chaos Warriors and try and do some damage, because if he's got 2 claws on the line here, one with Mighty Blow and piling on. Imagine if he can actually do some do some damage to these Chaos Warriors, yeah?
The only issue I have with that is, you're potentially saying this is either going to go to overtime, or you're going to have to
score and steal
against Kool-Aid, who's it's going to be really difficult to do that. I feel, with the fact is you're missing a.
But have you seen how difficult this 1-turn attempt is with 3 guard on the line?
Strength 4 guard.
3 strength 4 guard is incredibly difficult.
I just, I feel like you still got to kind of go for it. You've got the reroll now, so you may as well give it a shot.
However, he has put Weebay.
How don't you blitz Weebay here?
I actually feel like, yeah.
It's
it's like he's listening, but I know he isn't.
No, I don't know. The thing is, Weebay's still blitzable. Weebay's still blitzable. There's no guard there. You put 1 on the corner, you put 1 next to Monk 2, and then you come in from the side.
Yeah. But then, of course, it's
is that
a
bait?
It's giving it's giving Luminous the option of basically, do you want to try a one turn or do you want to try and hit Weeby? If you make one choice, you don't do the other.
God, even one guard on Lumi's team would have been so helpful for this attempt.
It could have game changed, especially because of the strength 4 Sprinkled Halva. I just don't think it's doable. Because, you know, anything can happen in a game like Blood Bowl, but my god, this is hard. And this is set up entirely knowing that Navolian's not in play.
Choosing to put the Blodge guard in the middle. The other two Chaos Warriors are just block guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just to make things easy.
Well, to be fair, the dodge is actually really helpful for one-turn attempts. Because that turns... as long as you haven't got tackle, that turns defender stumbles into a push, right?
Of course, because in Blood Bowl 2, you can't opt to not dodge.
Yeah.
So it looks like he is setting up for the one turn.
If Lumi makes this, I just will give absolute credit.
How helpful / necessary is Quick Snap?
Quick Snap is game-changing.
I feel like that's a word we've used a lot today, but it's true.
If something's going to change the game, it is a game-changer.
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of feel like I still think you'd play for damage and pray for a Quick Snap.
Wow. I still have the Invisible Wizard thing going on for for Kool-Aid. Is anyone else getting that?
No, mine's gone. I never had a wizard for either of them, actually, on mine.
Okay, so it's just a house room UI thing, isn't it? UI house room. May as well call everything that's not meant to be in here house room this way. That's what they're doing. Anyway, Cyanide Grape over. Let's get back to the game.
I'm struggling to see how this is going to work. This is the hardest. This could be the hardest one turn of Lumi's career.
I feel like a blitz just completely and utterly deflates Lumi.
Oh man!
And why did I say it? I've done it. I'm just gonna go and do it, aren't I?
Have you summoned Nuffle at this point?
Hold on, give me a second. Let me just.
What we've got to be careful of, though, if he does get a quick snap, it would be amazing for him. But at the same time, don't make the risk of doing what we've seen happen in the past, where you rush to take the quick snap and screw up your one-turn attempt. Because, you know, Lumi watched that happen against him.
I mean, you get 3 minutes to take the quick snap, right? Or 4 minutes, because 4 minute
yeah.
turns.
It's not really a quick snap then, if it's 4 minutes, is it?
Regular snap.
It's
a considered snap.
It's like watching syrup leave like a tin. That's the type of snap. Just slowly.
Quick snap means he says, not necessarily. Not necessarily, James. Because he hasn't set up for it. I don't think.
His heart's telling him no.
I don't know. Me, I'm not a Super Bowl player, and I would, you know, I'm never going to make it to the Super Bowl, let's be super honest, unless I'm casting it. But, wow, man. Says the human coach.
Do we expect that Lumi's been scribbling down every possible scenario on a bit of paper in front of him right now?
I didn't cast a cursor into a blitz. The high kick actually makes this a little bit easier, if I'm honest.
Except
if that happens.
Well, you know, it's less movement, but still, yeah, it's not.
Oh.
Chipmunk's got sure hands. He should be.
Not that sure, is it?
I mean, if he's going to roll a double one, he's going to roll a double one, isn't he? So.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If you're going to roll a double one at any point, the whole thing's knackered. So
you may as well do it there where it doesn't.
Has he brought Pikachu up to mark Monk 2 here?
So we're going for the handoff straight away.
Yeah, because it's still probably the easiest time to hand off.
Because if it fails,
because the rest of it looks terrifying.
Then there's no chance.
This is a terrifying one. Yeah, you can't die from a handoff, right?
Well,
unless
it's a very, very bad handoff and you just force it in the guy's skull.
Unless it's a very, very spiky ball. There's a push.
Push one is good.
So it started.
It has begun.
So now
This gets a little bit...
Yeah,
Oh, that's not what you need.
Oh,
No, no, that's not enough. He piles on this. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
And technically, he even gets to punch this guy. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh. That's only a stunt. That's really upsetting. He still gets a free hit against Monk 2 out of this because of...
That's a clenched fist and a whole lot of frustration. One square short as it stands.
And nowhere to generate the push.
No. No blitz remains. You'd be wishing Kranvisishan could just give him a little nudge. Just nudge him.
Just kick the guy in the ground.
Imagine you could block your own players, but you had to take like a power or something if they went.
Imagine if kick with 30 player was like a synergy thing where you actually kick the guy a square and still fouled him. That would make kick a good skill.
But no, he's gonna get one hit against Monk.
His version of Blood Bowl that would exist.
Is he gonna get any other?
The idea that you could volley a stand firm player off the side of the field.
I'd like to see KV Kane come up, mark Monk. Let's hit Monk in the head with Meringue, and then maybe dirty player on Avon. I don't know.
I mean, if that was changed to kick, everyone would take that on like their dirty players. They just take kick the next level.
Well, a lot of people do anyway.
Yeah,
sticking around.
But then it makes it extra useful because now you can shove people about when they're on the ground and still hit them. So then it can make one-turners even easier because even if you mess it up, you got a chance just to nudge them. It should be called the nudge play.
Now there is a more...
Oh, he's just gonna hit Monk.
Oh, I forgot you had Donalds. That's nice.
Good. Yeah, done a pass, couldn't he?
Do you think we foul Avon?
Yes.
I feel we do.
With dirty player.
Dirty player stood right there.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4 assists.
Bang.
Praying he doesn't get doubles.
Oh God.
That's a 3.
Life sucks when you roll nothing but 2s on the armor. Oh no, and I just kicked my Dr. Pepper over. My life sucks.
Here's a new series that I call Things Lumi Didn't Want to Happen on His One-Turn Attempt.
Hang on. Things Lumi didn't want to happen in this match. It starts with that casualty on your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's only one injured on both sides. However, Kool-Aid has an ass.
Way to go, T. Practicing your kick skill.
Oh, God. See, that was a great defense by Kool-Aid. That made life really difficult. I mean, I thought for a second Lumi had it, and then his Nilla was just too good.
Okay, now we see the fodder move up to the front line.
He got Weebed, Suricata, he got Weebed in the face. Because the one thing that Luminous doesn't have is a bench, courtesy of his previous match.
So Weebed, if you don't know, is the block plus movement, tackle, mighty blow, claw, beastman.
12 SPP away from Legend.
Who took mighty blow and claw as his last 2 skills.
And still racking them up. Yeah, he never had a bench. He didn't have one.
I think he had a career change and went, oh, you know what? I'm just going to kill things.
His one liner was minus AV'd from his last game.
In a midlife crisis. Is
there one spare?
Is there aging in ReBBL?
No.
Oh, can you imagine? 1 game away from Legend and he retires.
No, because aging just sucks, alright? It's not a fun rule. I don't like it. I don't think Gamba likes it. I don't think anybody particularly likes it. It's just suck. It is suck. If you were being precise about it.
But it's gotta be realistic to real life football management.
It's
so we're actually
play
no,
football
because
manager.
here's the thing, James Typhoon. If he could have bought 3 line rats, but then he'd have given Kool-Aid 150k more inducement. Or 100.
Well, at the start of the second half, we are actually playing 10 versus 10.
We are, but it's what you're missing. A Blodge Beastman is not the same caliber as Napoleon.
Yeah, it's the one guy that's missing that's the problem.
It's probably like one of the guys he could have easily... Well, not easily, but he could pretty much just...
No. Next on the Nilla.
This team can still win this game from here.
Oh yeah, but it's got to be. They're going to have, I think, a removal game. Yeah, Fiction. The next skill on Nilla is Pro. Like, every time, I think.
What's he saying?
Fiction was asking about Dauntless, but
Dauntless?
I think Pro.
What? Why? You already got a Dauntless guy. And he's going to do way more of Dauntless.
With that extra 100k inducement, you'd still have your natural one-turner. Unless players were getting fouled out because of the extra bribe you gave away. Pro is an amazing skill.
Oh, high kick again.
That almost actually went in for conversion there.
No, Horns is poop.
For goodness sake.
Stop it.
Come back when you've got good skills on the table.
Get Pro.
Like Hail Mary pass.
Get Pro and you get to turn all of those foul a gutter runner onto the field. It depends how fast you score.
Now, if this was tabletop, you could technically just put him on the pitch as long as Kool-Aid didn't notice.
No. But here's the thing with Dauntless, right? You get Pro because every single time you get annoyed at your killer rolling pushes, Pro just stops that. Pro is a killer skill, and it's a very, very good killer skill.
I think we're going to see Nilla charge down a Chaos Warrior.
Yeah, he needs to get some of this guard gone, because if he ever has a shot at a one turn again, he needs to not have 15 guard on the line.
Powers the larder.
Oh!
Human injury. Wow.
That's a hit.
Missed
That's
next
a
game.
die.
Oh.
You got to
Do
take
we
that.
apple that? I think we take it. Yeah, we write it out, because he's not going to play next game, because he's not playing next season, so...
Yeah, we'll deal with that problem in 6 months' time.
It's not really mixed next game, is it? It's more like mixed next season.
Let's put a pin in that. But Nilla clearly desperately trying to revenge the death of, well, the loss of Napoleon, and...
Well, the Skaven are actually up numbers here.
Do you think...
If you say,
Are you going to say foul?
Foul that beastman, I'm going to come all the way down to Manchester or wherever you are and slap
I'm
you.
not in Manchester. What the hell are you talking about? I was going to say, do you think we see the entire Rat team swing to the right flank? Or do we leave the Dirty Player and KVK on the left to kind of support Halva stuck in the middle?
Oh, you're in Liverpool. My mistake. Wherever you
Jeez, if you've not seen the news, you don't want to be in Manchester tonight.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think I said Manchester. Because I just read that before we started. So it kind of was on the tip of my tongue.
Tip of your tongue. So yeah, he's going to move the ball to the right away with Nilla, isn't he? But...
With Nilla? Oh, right, I thought you were going to give it to Nilla, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Well, not like that, but you know what I mean.
A foul isn't bad, but a foul on a rookie beastman's terrible. You're just not going to... Did he mean to hand that off and to forget?
I don't think anyone can...
Yeah, you're up another player, but you're up a line. It's... You want to be saving your dirty player for the high ticket fouls, like the Chaos Warrior last time, like Weebay, like Bodhi, like Prop Joe.
So who's Weebay going to target?
I think he's just going for numbers now, or he's going for Halva.
Can reach Halva.
Can reach Halva. Could take the dirty player.
I don't think you're that scared of the dirty player as Kool-Aid here. Because again, we've talked about this. Can Lumi really?
I don't think you are. I mean, if you had Marlowe, then you probably would, because piling on gets counted by dirty player.
Yeah, the advantage of Weebay over Marlowe there is that Weebay doesn't voluntarily lie on the floor. Now the big question is: do we see KVK come around on Lumi's turn to mark up Stinger? Oh no, you don't know, because he's. You know what? Give all credit where it's due. Kool-Aid is really good at setting up to protect his valuable players.
I mean, when you've got those type of players, I guess he's had to do it, otherwise he loses them.
Yeah, he's targeting Harvard.
Doesn't get him. I think that's actually the first
How far back have I
done.
slipped here?
I think that's the first...
Nah, that's the second.
Target Bivotti for the morale hit.
Oh, yeah. Send a message. But no, you know what? It's not about the morale hit.
Alright, it's a message.
It's not about...
Your dick coming here with your free rerolls.
It's not about the morale hit, and it's not about the message. What that is about removing leader.
Yeah, overtime format. If you injured him, that ain't coming back.
Yeah, because you ain't Apple in it. Because there's no Apple. It's just a damn telegraph. Thanks. Thanks, James. I think it's cheese, to be honest. And then maybe you base WeeBay with Halva.
Do you know?
Maybe. I didn't say you would, I said maybe.
I don't think you do.
I don't know, I don't think you don't.
If you're going to base Weavey with anyone, you do it with a line rat.
Strength 4, though, is a good argument. He's actually going to punch with Dirty Player onto Monk here. So I think...
Is he going to move the ball that way?
No, I think what's happening here is Monk is looking to get hit by Hamchester to free up an attack on Stomp Charles. Or maybe not.
No.
Maybe it's just cheese.
Well, they are Skaven.
Yeah, it's the bait strat, hence the mighty blow, remember? We talked about this again and again.
See, they didn't do any damage to the cheese because they don't want to hurt it. They don't want to take a little bit of it and then have a nibble. But see, he just took a nibble there. They did on my screen. He did the little animation of him chewing on his hand.
I'd like to see someone move up to support Bivoti. There we go. Because Bivoti's got a free 2-dice hit with block here to attempt to extract... who's this here behind? Snoop.
What would you get on B40 next? Let's just throw a ballpark out here. I'd say Hail Mary pass.
What would you get on Bivoti next? Congratulations for surviving long enough as a Skaven throw to hit.
Have Hail Mary pass.
A pension.
A pension. Life insurance policy.
No, I'm not going to make this political.
He's just going to hang back. He's going to hang back like crazy and just.
He's just chilling.
So yeah, he's going for the 2-dice here onto Monk.
Oh, out of just randomness here, I've completely forgot to play any of my spin games. Oh well.
I'll play your team. I'm really
play my dwarfs if you like.
No, I want to have a team at the end of it. I already played your guys.
I'm at 1360 now, T.
You should see the state of my dwarf team after Papa Nasty was done with it.
Yeah,
my God.
Papa Nasty's name is well deserved, isn't it?
Oh, I know about Papa Nasty.
He's leaving players in base to mark to try and protect. And I just don't know if that's going to cut it. Well, I mean, he can't get a good, clean 2-dice onto Nilla here.
The word's clean. What do you think you are, like a League of Legends caster?
Oh, BF. I hate that term. I hate that term.
Clean! Why do you think
Of course he can get a good, clean hit. He's got horns.
Yeah, but Halva's in the perfect place, and he's got no one, unless he brings Bodhi down to mark Halva, which is just craziness. You know, Bodhi gets protected the way Navolian got protected.
So Bodhi's like got double popcorn, is he? Or is it just like he's fighting over which head eats it?
You know, the only time you've ever seen Bodhi get near action is when the action comes to him, not the other way around.
The only time he's got close to action is if that action involves him going near the ball. Oh.
Here's a stun onto a line rat that nobody cares about.
Oh, you know what? His mum probably cares.
Does he? Does she?
I think he could blitz with cheese, which isn't as effective as WeeBay, but it's still a mighty blow hit into the face of Nilla.
I don't like it.
I think it's probably the best option he's got. Really.
I don't like it. I don't like that either.
Double skull.
Do you reroll this?
Reroll gone.
I don't feel like that was a smart reroll.
I feel like you do with the Dirty Flare guy sitting right there.
I don't know.
When it's the Dirty Flare you hit.
In overtime, do you really like that though? Now...
And it exposes WeeBay to a claw bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to get WeeBay running away.
Why he did that is because...
Why didn't WeeBay move away first?
Because he wants to use WeeBay to hit Vicious Nilla, right?
But he's not going to
feel like now he's not going to. What
he
he's
was
probably
never
going
to get that unless he was 1-dicing.
Yeah, so he's going to go for a Cavicane now. There we go. 3 dice.
Bang.
Kablamo. Oh, this could be...
Just a stun.
Come on, WeeBay.
Now, you got... I feel like it's like classic, removal player.
He's taken the scalp he needed to take. He doesn't need to do anything else this game.
He's like, hey guys,
Boy's earned his wages. Oh my god, that guy's getting out.
I hurt one. I've probably killed the bugger. I'm done. I'm fucking done. That's why I won. Worth it for the impression.
You've had your one. That's your second one.
No, I haven't.
Now, the thing is, what he's actually done here is he's opened up Stomp Charles for a blitz. And I would very much like to see that happen, because it's the game that Luminous has been playing. Focus the Chaos Warriors, right?
Am I right in thinking you would very much like to see everyone die?
I would say not everyone, but a lot of people. No, it's... I mean, strategically, it's the smart play, right? Focus the Chaos Warriors.
No, absolutely. Get rid of the Strength 4, get rid of the guard, more importantly. And Pubs your uncle is almost on an even playing field when it comes to strength.
Well, he's down to 2 Chaos Warriors. Because Marlowe
never
be bothered today.
Yeah, he's a little bit hurt.
Marlowe's at Spa right now.
Harver throwing himself right in the
up in the
business
mix,
end of things,
ladies and gentlemen. But I like that, because then
he's
he can bring...
single and he's ready to mingle.
Hamstash is probably going to come across, and then you're throwing Nilla into the side here of Stomp Charles, which is risky.
And he can push his dirty player away, and then foul him.
Well, he's going down. Do you pile on here? You don't push the dirty player away, you push the Beastman away.
I feel like
do you need to pile on? Yeah, you do need to. We're going to see.
No, take the KO.
Oh, it's a KO. That's beautiful. That's exactly what he needed there.
Oh, there we go.
Is that the Apple? Wow.
That's the Apple.
That's the Apple blown. If only you could pile on now.
You can dirty player him.
Yeah, but he hasn't got very much in the way of assists.
He could have been a right Everton. Oh, wow. The one day, speaking of Evertons, is...
Be Votti, the hero.
Bunny Raid. Welcome Combat Bunny and all of your 50 viewers. That's a lot of viewers, dude. Welcome all to the Super Bowl itself.
God, we best up our game here.
Yeah, we just increased by a large number.
Wait, we've got an upper game? I'm out. See you later.
Here, up our games. Quick, kick T from Discord.
No!
But yeah, I do feel like Lumi's riding the removal train here. He's got the Apple, which is really good for him.
Oh, board the removal train. Oh, sorry, I meant to step up.
Yeah, you've been going for hours, Bunny. It's grand.
I beg your pardon?
He's been streaming for hours.
All right, okay. Just when you said he's been going for hours, I had an entirely different image in my head.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
This time, a right wee dirty.
Now, can he get, and I'm going to use the term again, T, can he get a clean shot at Nilla here? The answer is yes, and the answer is he's taking it.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is killer on killer.
Killer on killer action. There is a knockdown. What's going down?
Oh.
You just...
I think that was...
I just floored at the killer on killer action, not that what's actually happened.
Well, something's going to happen.
Oh, there's an arm break.
It's not a flaw, but it's a... Ooh.
It's a stun.
Wow. Who was surprised to see Weebear stun somebody?
Definitely not Weeby.
Is he going to dodge him away?
No, he doesn't need to. There's no real... With Nilla down, and the fact that Halver would have to go through one of 2 Beastmen who are probably going to punch Halver in the head.
I don't know, Rookie Lineman could see his chance.
No, I think Michael Lee comes in and Rookie Lineman punches Halver, yeah.
It's like he's in the future.
What you got?
I feel it's more of the cheese.
Has Bodhi moved this half? Or is he just chilling there?
He's not even looking at us. He's got his back.
He doesn't need to. He's got 2 heads.
Oh, that's
I don't know if I re-roll that. Come on now.
Oh no, no, not in. Oh god, no. I don't agree with that play at all. 1 re-roll in overtime format. If Lumi can tie up this game.
Yeah, Snoop hitting the deck there surely wouldn't have made too much of a difference.
It's a claw hit. but it's not a mighty blow claw here.
And also, there's no way that Halva could easily reach Weeby.
But what that's telling us, long story short, is that Kool-Aid's playing to turn Lumi over.
Mm.
He's either playing to turn Lumi over, or he's just playing to completely utterly stall him out of the game. I don't know if you can really do that against just.
I mean, you've got to remember that Bodhi is a really effective safety. He's got 1 GFI to hit either sideline at this point. And that's strength 4 tackle. So that's, you know, on the blitz. Oh, he's moving.
Hang on. There we go. All right, so where are we at? Just about to be turn 12. Should we have a recap for those who've just joined us?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got one dude out. It's Navolian. He got hit hard by Weebear. The only serious removal Weebear's caused. He did KO the leader thrower earlier. And that has been pretty significant because it did stop Luminous's 1-turn attempt after Kool-Aid's score. In return, we've got a little bit more damage on the side of Kool-Aid, but in general, we're kind of just stagnating down in this second half a little bit.
Yeah, there's a Chaos Warrior gone for the Chaos team, which means that they're down 2 because they were missing 1 at the start of the game.
Is he trying to? He's trying to open the sideline though. This could change the story a little bit. He could even come back and allow the dirty player to hit Weebear. Now that's.
Hamchester Tart could become a legend here.
Can you imagine? Especially with no Apo, but you know, you've got to be actually thankful it's the dirty player punching you rather than the dirty player kicking you in the head, right?
Oh, Dauntless failed. We'll take that wrestle.
Yeah, that's... Which side wrestles? Both sides. No, the gut runner, every time. Because Kool-Aid would not wrestle that.
No, absolutely not.
10 times out of 10.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on, it's a hit. Is it a big hit? Come on, you dirty player monstrosity. Nope. That's not
down.
how legends die.
It's almost as big a hit as Weebay's done pretty much the whole game, bar one.
Don't talk about Weebay's hits, because he killed Navolian.
But did he though?
As good as. He's as good as killed Navolian. Navolian's not in play. Oh, Bivotti's dodge doing a thing. And I'm going to take this opportunity to exit stage right for just a moment. You guys can comfortably run this. I need to pee.
Oh, God, the lunatics are in charge.
Okay, boys. So, how
Can I
do we
hear
upset...
unzipping going on here?
No, I'm zipping up my jumper because I got chilly in here.
I was worried where this was
Totally
going.
nothing unrelated. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Bubble chat. Bubble. That's how I get into Bubble mood. I just chant it like an idiot.
So amazingly, the armor value 7 is still holding up here, and there's only one guy off the side of the field.
I mean, I feel like that's really contributing to the fact of the pretty low amount of mighty blow on a chaos team compared to what you normally see. I feel that's more to do with the fact of Marlowe not being here is also having a bit of an effect because you've lost a Palmer. I feel like that's the problem you're seeing.
So Bivotti just being locked down. It looks like Kool-Aid's just trying to stop any sort of progress. Weebay coming in and nailing Sprinkled Harver. Oh, and nailing him hard. He's knocked out.
Oh, that's pretty much as good as being injured at this rate because I'm 100% sure Kool-Aid is not playing for Luminous to even score.
Yeah, he'd take the 1-0 right now. Snoop coming through, which officially puts pressure on the ball. No, he's not sure.
Is it a tempting foul almost there? Oh, what
No.
happened? Oh, we've lost Halva.
Halva's gone to a knockout from Weebay.
Weebay actually did more than a stun.
Caused that as well.
See, what he does is he keeps everyone going. He does a couple of stuns, he does a KO, and then he does a big finale and always murders some guy and then just sleeps off for the rest of the half.
So I'm assuming what we're going to see from Luminous is KVK falling back to assist on Snoop and Vicious Nilla maybe making a punch into Snoop. Bodhi is edging ever closer.
He's considering getting involved. But no, not yet.
I think what Kool-Aid's trying to do is trying to shuffle resources a little bit up the field, and
Yeah, he's just applying a noose at the moment.
Yeah, and as soon as something goes wrong for Luminous, he's got Prop Joe, or he's got Weebay, or he's got Bodhi ready to charge through any potential gap left and just sack the carrier.
Mm-hmm. No. Right.
Problem is as well that Bodhi's positioned in such a way that he can cover anywhere that gutter runner can reach Cavi Kane.
Yeah.
And of course he has tackle.
So
Looks like we are seeing forward movement from Luminous now, though.
Yeah, he's going to start setting up a scoring threat, which I like.
That should at least attract Bodhi's attention over to that side of the field.
Here we go with the hit onto Snoop. He's going down. I think we just see Weebay just nail that poor gutter runner, to be honest. You can't pile on here. You can't afford to
against piling on, which, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way you can even pile on in this scenario.
I'd probably assume he follows up one, though, to try and get a 2 dice on Prop Joe. There we go. This is, however, exposing Nilla to the wrath of Bodhi. Not Bodhi, Weebay. But, at the same time, I still argue that taking out this gutter runner...
Yeah, you push him there because now we've got a dodge from Bivotti. There's no tackle, so he can use his dodge. His dodge skill.
Yep. He uses the skills his mama gave him. Not dying.
He's quite good at not dying.
He certainly has mastered that.
Or does he 1 dice into cheese because it's a 2? You know, it's essentially a 2+ to knock the player down.
I don't know if you do it against a mighty blow.
Yeah, it's a mighty blow player.
Yeah, but it's anything but a skull, right?
It's going to happen.
But he's not rolled a skull this half. I don't want to say he's due.
It's Harren's order court. He's been tracking like everything. He's got like 20 calculators around him.
Post-it notes across his monitor. He can't even see the screen anymore. No, he does make the dodge play.
Yeah, I'm watching this game by sonar. Oh, hang on, Bivotti coming back. Is he gonna... Nope, Bivotti going... What's happening here?
He's dancing.
He's indecisive is what he is.
No.
I wondered if he was setting up a foul.
He's thinking of something, yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I feel like it's a case of getting rid of this gutter runner here. Is going to put a serious dent in Luminy's plan to be able to score.
Do you use Weebay or do you use Bodhi?
I don't think you want to pull Bodhi away from the fight.
Because all that's going to do is just leave one side exposed. More than you'd think. I think it's better just to leave Bodhi where he is and use Weebay just to run him over. Because Weebay's got 7 movement, so he can, if he needs to move over, he's got well more than enough movement to do it. And that is really helpful.
Yeah, the dirty player's gone.
It's more the fact of removing a line rat for this drive, which is just making this seem very unbalanced with the numbers now.
Yeah, the New Day Co-op have the numbers advantage by 1.
I know it don't feel like a lot, but when you're in this scenario where you've got to try and score...
Well, it's not even by 1, really, because it's also... Choco Chipmunk doesn't count as a player at this point. You can't count a ball carrier who's staying at the back of the field as a utility. He isn't something that Luminous can commit unless he's committing to score.
He has the option of hitting Nilla.
Yeah, I don't think he does because
Nilla... Yeah, sorry, T.
I don't think he does because there is the potential here for it just to be a pretty straightforward 2+3+2+4 for Luminous to score. I know it seems a little bit weird because you're having to use the potential intercept threat, but you can actually use Meringue as well, yeah, just to run him in and just do a wrestle to the ground.
Nilla
And then
isn't.
the 2+2+.
We talked about this earlier. Nilla isn't going to win Luminous the game. He's going to help by taking out Chaos players, but the gut runners every time, every day will win you the game. On
Michael Lee stunning Pikachu, but only rolling a Snake Eyes on the injury.
there's been a lot of Snake Eyes injuries hits.
Good thing there'd been an injuries and not any actions. Yes, he's just moving Bodie back a little bit, so he's
Bodie
still sort of...
he had a bit of a nosebleed that far up the field, so he's gone back to where he's more comfortable, I think.
Didn't like the weather down there.
Yeah, he's going to take Cavi Kane with Weebay.
Yeah, because Vanilla is wet.
No, he's going
Meringue.
for Meringue. I think he feels like Meringue's the more dangerous threat here because it's the Agi
3 dice
5.
into a push. That's nice for Lumi.
Feels bad.
I don't know. I think that is a mistake because I think taking it at this point, knowing how kind of screwed you are if something goes wrong, you've got to almost play the KV Kane player.
Lumi's got 3 rerolls. Does he just take this pass and score an attempt on now?
Yeah, I think so.
Get those KOs back, and that'll put it again in his favour. I feel like that's the thing.
This is Rebel. Nuffle likes to throw a blitz right at a key moment.
I kind of feel like there's no good hit anywhere on the field. The best Luminous is getting is 1 dices. And 1 dices with unskilled players, do you want anything to do with that? Really?
I mean, he can dauntless 1 dice Weebay, but that's very, very...
I mean, potentially,
wrestle him.
he could make life easier by dodging Kranvishan out to try and hit Monk too. But that's risky in and of itself, because that's a 3+ dodge. And if something goes wrong, your ball carrier is dangerously exposed.
Failed too much 3+ dodges with his
Okay, that is going to push Weebay off Meringue.
So that does reduce a Now, if he piles on here, then we know he's going for the score.
Agreed.
He's already skipped off the player, hasn't he? Because the circle's
He's already skipped off him. So, is he actually not going for the score this turn? I feel like that's incredibly risky.
I think he's using Meringue to blitz Monk.
He needs a GFI
3, 4, 5, 6,
or a couple of dodges
9,
through a tackle player.
I mean, one of them's... They're both going to
Right.
involve 2+, aren't they?
The ones are going to happen no matter where it happens, I think. He probably needs to make the hit. Not saying I like it. I'm just saying it's probably his choice. 1, 2, 3.
You can't dodge Bivotti out because Prop Joe has tackle. You can cover Weebay using that line rat though. Oh, hang about. He's going to blitz.
Oh,
Thomas fails.
he's actually going for
Gets the
Weebay here.
pow.
The 1 dice.
Well, that
So,
worked out.
what are we actually doing here, Libby? I'm confused.
He's going to
Is this another
fall
stall?
back, mark Prop Joe, and then punch Prop Joe with Bivotti, I think. Yep, there we go.
Right, but what does this really achieve?
It puts tackle players on the dirt, so tackle players can't threaten the ball carrier.
But
So he's going to sit here for another turn.
Cavi Kane is in serious danger right now, and there's a double
Skulls.
skull. Oh.
He
And
can
does he get
he can
wrestled?
afford the reroll, to be fair.
I'm not worried about the reroll there. I'm just worried about the decision that's been made. I don't feel it was the right one, personally. That's just me. If it was me that was playing it here,
He
and I
now
was in that
can't risk the
position-
pass. He's used the reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was me,
The ball's probably heading a bit more to the right because it's safer there. But does that
Yeah,
mean that we're
Cavi
going to see
Kane's-
Cavi Kane head over to the right as well?
yeah, Cavi
It does.
Kane's moving over there to act as a bit of a
Isn't
screen.
that just asking Bodie to smash him in the face?
Yeah, Bodie
feel
has
like-
tackle.
I feel like Bodie would have went for that no matter what. I don't think stalling off for another turn here was the right thing to do. However, I'm not in the Super Bowl finals, so I'm probably wrong.
The
I
3
just-
dice is very achievable on the Cavi Kane.
I
Yeah,
just
it's-
felt personally you're in a really good position to even up the game and either force it into overtime.
My concern here, and as you're saying, T is absolutely right. You've got 2 turns now, and only 1 gutter in it is a scoring threat, and there's another
Yeah,
one.
he takes the 3 dice here, and if Cavi Kane hits the deck and gets hurt, then it suddenly becomes all on Meringue.
Any armor break on here no matter what it is, stun, KO, injury, death, all means the same. All means you're in a really bad position in terms of being able to even consider going to overtime.
But he could also fluff it. And we've seen that happen.
Could very well fluff it, but I feel that's putting way too much on a failed block.
Yeah, Nuffle is taking the wheel hardcore here.
I feel like you can more easily control what actions you do compared to what the actions your opponent's doing. Like, I don't feel you're putting too much on the fact of him not getting injured or hurt in any way. I just don't see it a way where if it was me, I would have stalled out the turn. I think it's probably just the way that I play Blood Bowl is completely skewing how I actually look at this
yeah, I'm
situation.
like that. I always want the score on the board if I'm in trouble, and then deal with the next threat later on, you know?
And
no, it's
if
more
anything
that's
to
just...
say, accurately, Luminous could be in trouble here.
It's just the way I saw it, the way my mind has worked, that was the play to make. There wasn't any other alternative. Anything else seemed either greedy or putting too much faith in something not going right for Kool-Aid.
So he's still, because of the 1 assist with Horns on Bodhi, he'll have the 3 dice on the Cavi Kane.
With tackle.
With tackle.
I mean, I can see the fact that he needs to reroll so he wants to score for the Agi guy, but at the same time,
now,
doesn't
say
really matter.
Say Kool-Aid rolls 3 pushes. Does he reroll that? Does he greed it?
No.
Because does he know? But does he know that if Cavi Kane hits the deck, that's a massive problem?
How much? Like if he doesn't armor break though, it's not that big of a problem because Cavi Kane can still make the end zone from being knocked down.
He's blitzing with Weebay.
Yes, blitzing with Weebay. I think why he's blitzing with Weebay is
wow.
No.
What? Why would you re-roll that? Oh my god! Could this be a career ender?
No.
No, long term. Why did he re-roll that?
And
that's not even match critical. Right. The play I'm calling here is Meringue dodges out to blitz off Cheese, and then you just pass it to Cavi Kane and get the shite out of dodge.
Meringue has a tackle on him.
Again,
yeah, but it's a 2-up, so it's
pretty safe. So 1 in 36 of them not making it.
Well, we just saw 1 in 36 that removed the best player from the game.
But that wasn't like, that could easily have been avoided by just taking the pushes.
I think you have to here, though. I think you just stand your players up, mark up where you can, and just chuck.
Can we have a word for Hamstash, who went full ham and removed Weebay from this match?
He got himself 2 SPP into the bargain. He wasn't expecting that when he suited up for the match.
The fact of the matter is that's completely crippling, if I'm honest, because not only have you removed one of probably your key players going into overtime, which it could potentially be looking like, you've also removed your last remaining reroll going into overtime.
Yeah.
So, it is pretty dire, the situation now for Kool-Aid. And
where's Hamstash going?
He's the scoring threat. In case everything goes to tits, he is the scoring threat.
He's a 2 GFI scoring threat.
Yeah, but it's still a scoring
we could be seeing a hero born today.
The beginning of the legend of Hamstash.
Yeah, you're right with this. That's the 2+ mate.
That's the
2+.
2+2 Dauntless.
There's the POW. Didn't even need the POW, but that's all you need. All you need to do.
Meringue hunting the cheese, finding the cheese.
Choco Chipmunk moves down. Pretty reasonable pass.
You do not stall this.
You absolutely cannot stall. I mean, you pushed your luck enough.
Given a golden opportunity, you take it now.
Yeah, so just gotta move them there, I guess, just to make it. Well, now the question is, do they go for it? Coming to pass.
It wouldn't make any difference in the length of the pass, would it?
Would it? Actually, I was thinking about it.
It's hard to tell until you.
It's currently 6 squares.
It would need to be 3 squares away for it, so it wouldn't actually make a difference. It would still be a 3+.
Oh, he's going to the sideline.
Yeah, he's putting everything on his play working, isn't he?
The
reason he's going to the sideline is so Michael Lee can't intercept.
So there's no interception.
Choco Chipmunk nails it. KV Kane is going to run this bad boy in for the 1-1.
Yeah, and looks like we're most likely, depending on what happens here, it's going to look like overtime. His two turns, potential for a lot of
Now,
things.
a riot that increased the length of the game would work right back
Ooh,
into Kool-Aid's favour.
Halva staying off is upsetting for Lumi, I think.
No knockouts for the Chaos, though. Just 3 injuries on 3 pretty good players.
Yeah, everything offers something to the team apart from... Cavi got to touch the ball 2 games in a row. What madness.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I feel like, given the scenario now, I'm gonna have to give it to Luminous actually pull it off.
There's only 2 tackle players left on the Chaos team. That's huge.
That's absolutely massive.
Yeah, there was one KO, let's be honest, that got appoed by Kool-Aid.
I feel like Lumi is now in the driving seat.
You've got to protect your gut runners here, though, surely. At least Meringue. Potentially... I don't know if I like this wide zone, please hit my gut runners in the face spread.
Well, Weebay's gone.
Well, I'm not making my
Weebay's
prediction.
not the only... You know, Weebay's the most effective, but he's not the only one that can do damage. There's still 2 Mighty Blows, there's still 2 tackles, you know, there's still potential damage on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not as if I'm waiting until this point in the game to make a prediction.
Actually, that's a good point. Bodhi has to pick up the ball, so he's back. So what Luminous has to do is close down scoring threats as hard as he possibly can here.
And really, what's all the scoring threats is basically rookie Beastman.
And you're making a passing player and potentially dodging players with 0 rerolls. So I'd say this is going to overtime unless Kool-Aid gets a lot of Nuffle love from this. And it is actually 9-8 in favour of the Rats.
Yep. And I think just based on what's going on here, overtime is pretty realistic. And judging by reroll difference and player difference right now, oh, and a bribe coming in as well. That's oh boy. Dirty player could be doing something here.
Well, there's a scoring threat. Big Snoop.
Big Snoop the Whoop.
Depending on what actually happens to this LOS, could again change the game. But it's a stun. Prop Joe looking for some revenge in Cavi Kane.
That guy's getting hit. KV Kane getting a pow as well. This Prop Joe could be coming in big here, but no, Prop Joe coming in a little.
He's the new Weebay.
He's the second
But he can
scorer.
also... No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I imagine Monk 2 will be.
Yeah,
I don't think you can use Prop Joe as a scoring threat unless you're in an absolutely dire situation.
Well, yeah, but if you just keep... There's a point where you just keep stacking them up, right?
Yeah. Pretty sure, yeah, Bodhi can reach this.
Yeah, you can.
There we go.
You know what really sucks? A double 1. Doesn't get it. That's fine. The question is, can Bodhi be sacked? Because do you commit your blitz? If you've got Meringue and you can get Bvotia on the side, because the Chaos Warrior and the Beastman on the line are tied up, right? So you can technically get Bvotia on the back and Meringue on the back to sack Bodhi.
I feel like he can't actually move Monk 2 into a scoring position. He actually has to move into screen off or block Choco Chipmunk from doing anything. And that's going to be really difficult because that is as you fall with 2 heads.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to see Stomp Charles hitting onto Pikachu as opposed to Hamstash and not going for the greed Michael Lee hit there as well and using Michael Lee to better tie up Bvotia because if you allow Bvotia to just run around the back of you to mark and then Meringue to just come around, you could lose the game. Well, you could lose any scoring chance just by getting Bodhi dragged to the ground.
Okay, and we're prioritizing... Oh yeah, we're prioritizing Meringue, leaving Choco Chipmunk out. So
he is actually a decent threat to the ball carrier, to be honest.
With a GFI, as it stands right now, Cavi King could move in. It would require a dodge and a GFI, however it's reasonably safe. And then he could dodge out with Choco Chipmunk and get a...
Well, Nilla can just clear Monk 2 off anyway from Meringue, so Monk 2's not a big threat here.
I actually feel like putting Monk 2 there is actually worse off for you, because it's not really going to change what happens here. It's just giving Vicious Nilla a free hit.
A free hit on the way through.
And the last thing you want to do is lose someone else. the potential is there's a lot of stuff that could go on.
Vicious Nilla takes the piling on, right?
Oh, every time. Actually, no, there's a bribe in play. Probably not. Because if Kool-Aid doesn't think he can pull off the decent score attempt, he'd probably just foul.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I wouldn't actually hate that.
It does feel like the ball was disturbingly opened. And all that has to be happening here. A couple of lads come in, tie up some people.
I still think, yeah, Nilla probably does pile on here, to be honest.
Yes, this means that these guys have to... It's likely going to be cheese, because Hamchester doesn't have block. Although it wouldn't really make a difference.
That's only a push, though.
But he's going to have to blitz through, stand in the end zone. It's going to have to be the... Unless you take a hand off in a tackle zone. Tough call.
It's a tough call any which way. But I would absolutely expect to see Bodie getting hit here. You can't not allow that to happen.
So it's 2+... With oh, there we go. 2+2+. Not even an extra 2+ there because I calculated that wrong.
Cavi threatening the ball. Cavi near the ball again. Cavi doesn't know what's happened to him. This is the most ball action he's had in his career.
Even if this blitz fails, we still need a dice roll from Bodie or someone to get that ball free.
That's true.
Okay, here comes Meringue.
Because Meringue to do the blitz.
The recovery threat.
Wrestle is better. No, Wrestle's better.
Wrestle.
The ball goes down. This is huge.
Ball goes down. Now Choco Chipmunk can actually move in, pick up the ball, and run away with it.
Can you just chuck it?
Chuck it down the back end of the pitch as far as he can. His little rodent hands can.
He either chucks it or he keeps it in his hands.
No, he chucks it every time, because the ball needs to be as far away from.
If Kool-Aid can't reach it, then you can't score.
He can get it from him here, if he gets lucky, but he can't. If he just runs to that back corner there and just chucks it, just chuck it. Huss the bus, as it were.
Yeah, it's
Even if it drops it, it's still in the tackle zone. Takes the GFI.
Maybe he's keeping it then, because it is on a blodge sidestepper. So, and he's out of range of prop Joe, which is why he took the GFI.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Bodie is going to have to make a play to try and get at it. So we're seeing Kool-Aid play for damage here, I think.
I feel like Kool-Aid, the thing he's got to do now is he's going to have to actually move people into assist here to get 2 dice because it's the blinking strength free rat.
Mm.
Like, the jerk.
Oh, no, he's got horns.
6.
He has got horns.
Oh, he's got horns, of course. Silly me.
So he currently needs with Bodie 1 dodge, 2 GFIs.
You don't do it with Bodie, because Bodie's your best chance of picking up the damn ball.
He's your recovery, and he's probably your best chance of
hitting it.
If he fumbled it, it'd be on the dirt next to him. But I don't think with AG4 you take a long pass. A short pass would have been enough.
Mm.
I think to just completely put it out of range. Although at the same time, I suppose he's actually protecting his wrestler, as silly as it sounds, from a foul by doing this. Because if he puts it out of range, then you see KVK get blitzed, and then you see Meringue get stomped by anyone who's available. Whereas this way, he needs every available player to threaten the score, therefore he can't...
Oh, he's just going on with Bodie. Oh.
Wow, through the zones as well. And that's a push.
That's like, he can go to overtime.
He can do it for his zones. He's got 2 heads. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, but when you've got 2 rerolls to 0, you don't reroll a fumble. That's it.
Yeah, we're going to overtime.
Nilla's going to take a vanilla hit. I think here. He's going to punch the dirty player. Oh, it's a hit.
So, it's not good enough.
He'll take that stone if he can get rid of Nilla.
So, this is pretty much, I feel, it's down to not difficult dice for the game to go to Lumi. And
that's another push. Lumi's getting away with murder here, I think.
He's going to go for Bivotti.
Is he going to GFI just to get a hit on Bivotti?
He is.
That's hungry.
I feel like he's playing for potentially... Oh, I got turns mixed up. Whoopsie, I thought there was another turn for the...
No, if there's another turn for the Skaven, they'd have just outright won at that point.
Okay, he gets back. That's
Harvard.
not good.
Well, we were expecting. I think in overtime
With the
format,
double roll, right?
with the double roll, you almost definitely expect him to come back. But, ladies and gentlemen, has this not been the Super Bowl we asked for? We've seen big players getting hurt. We've seen big players happening, and Lumi has the attack.
Oh,
It's not signed, sealed, delivered, but it's
Ready.
looking good.
do
He's
you
10
try a
to 8.
110?
No.
I would, just for the extra.
No,
baller
you've got
status.
2 rerolls and 2 killers on the pitch. You just murder your way down the pitch.
Man, I hate overtime. I
Lumi
honestly
goes
do.
step by step by step and kills things. And just does it
It looks
nice.
like he's setting up aggressively on the line.
No, I don't like that. I think that's going to get people hurt.
Nope. Changed his mind.
Yeah, he's just going to get too many players hurt if he doesn't. Because right now, Lumi is fine with taking your time and murdering your way down the pitch. That is the game plan for Luminous right now.
Luminous is up by 2 players in overtime.
Yeah, with Weebe out, there's no good.
We said at the
counter-offensive.
start this was the playoffs of the AV7. It really is.
Yeah, the reroll differential is the killer for Kool-Aid right now.
Oh, and would you have agreed with any of those rerolls?
Like 1. The first one.
I definitely don't agree with that.
The last one, no.
I think the
Weebe
Weebe
one.
one was utter frustration, to be honest.
But it's Weebe, you're used to him not doing anything. This playoffs, at least.
He's got a couple of just base up, run down the field. Nah, you as Lumi, you take your time. You just kill players because you can.
Yeah, if this goes to turn 24 and Lumi's got the ball, it's fine.
Yeah, he's got 8 turns to batter Chaos into the ground with Claw Mighty Blow piling on. And yeah, there's a bribing player, but there's a bribing player for Lumi, and Lumi's the one with the dirty player on the pitch.
Absolutely. There's here we go.
Oh, and
Overtime.
he gets an extra reroll. Oh,
The hits just keep
Oh.
on coming.
and a touchback.
And a touchback.
Luminous couldn't just.
It couldn't be any more better.
Interestingly, they both rolled a 1 for fame.
Yeah, but it's the fame that came down to it. Sprinkle Halver doing nothing, as per usual.
Smartly using the wrestle guide to hit, first of all.
Yep, because he gets an extra hit then. As well,
He goes with Bivotti next.
because that's block. Safe players at this point. But I'm expecting to see a couple of players come down this side and sting a bell to be taking a hit here.
Yeah. Get Nilla. This is what Nilla did last time. Removed a block guard.
This is
That's
a
a
blodge
blodge guard.
as well. This is even bigger.
Doesn't matter. Got tackle.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But it's still
Yeah,
even bigger for.
It's even more like
If he removes this guy, it's
It's not a pom though. You can't pile on here. There's too much threat of the foul, right?
he's getting.
If
He's
he's
doing
followed, he's piling on, isn't he?
And
oh,
that's why.
and he's
Oh!
super rewarded for that.
Now, Worth.
Oh, that was most definitely worth.
Oh, that's a
Expect to
big
see
hit.
that thing fouled in some way, if it can.
I don't know though, because if you can clear Monk 2 with your dirty play here, you've got gutter runners that can come up to support and make it
Oh,
really
if the
difficult. to
dirty
get this
player
done.
removes another one, it's surely that's game.
Yeah, both wizards were blown early. He's actually going fast. He's actually looking to score faster here, ladies and gentlemen. They're moving the ball this far off the pitch, this fast.
Well, I feel with no tackle guys or anyone really in range.
And this is the question he's asking is, do you go for Nilla and let KVK just run it in again? Why would you take your time? Because there's less risk. The faster you try and move, the more chance there is of something bad
Blitz
happening?
onto a line rat,
It's a push.
which suggests the foul is coming.
Is he?
No.
No, it's not.
Revenge
It's
and
not. Yeah,
Hamstash.
it's a crappy foul if he's doing it. I mean, he'd be having to dodge out with Monk to throw that foul, and he's not doing that.
Yeah,
But if he's voluntarily tying himself up. Oh god, Bodie's actually stepping up up to the plate.
He has to. He's not got enough players.
Yeah, but the thing is, all you do here, Sprinkle Halver clears Snoop.
Oh man,
Monk knocked himself out.
this is just going to pieces now. Really, I feel
Well,
it's just.
He's in scoring range. If he wants to, we can end this here.
I still think you take your time. I don't think...
What, now you're up by 4?
Yeah,
may as well make it
there's zero
basically
risk
as
to taking your time, man.
Yeah, as little risk as possible to guarantee the victory. I mean,
Look, he's about to take out Bodie with... this is a piling on you take out every time.
I would have been tempted to reroll that.
Oh yeah, you can feel the desire to reroll that.
A desire!
Meringue and 2 dice.
Yeah, that's true. Hamchester has removed another guy.
Hamchester has been a boss this game.
Although I'm going to give...
Hamstash the first time.
I'm giving my MVP to Hamstash.
Yeah. Taking out Weeber is big. But yeah, I just don't see a reason you don't pick apart. Yeah, but we saw what happens when you
Prop Joe?
Why not?
No.
Why not? You got a bribe.
You got a bribe, but yeah, actually, you know what?
You got a +2 assist foul with a bribe.
Do it.
Even a +1 assist isn't terrible.
Ball's not under threat.
I'd still move the ball up, I guess.
Well, the ball's coming up first before he does the foul, but I don't see
I would be careful of that, because that is still Bodie. That's still got some pretty ridiculous...
ball staying there.
Yeah, ball staying back. Because we're talking back to what we were saying there. Lumi is taking his sweet time.
I also feel like he might not be doing that. I just feel it's safer for him to be here, because it's out of the reach of Bodie, who could do some shenanigans. Because I would think you've got nothing less to lose. I would just do the T-play and run through the tackle zones and blitz the ball.
Yeah, the longer this goes on, the more frustrated you'd imagine.
Kool-Aid is normally pretty good at not tilting, but I think we see Michael Lee coming to blitz down onto Nilla, maybe? That's a go for it, though, so maybe not. Maybe Stomp Charles takes out Kranvishan to chuck a shot with Mighty Blow at Nilla.
Well, he's wrestled down.
Yep, 100% wrestle.
Yeah, look, Minor Sprite's going... He's a man for my own heart.
He's taking up the human train.
Yes.
If you can make one dodge, you know, you can bring Cheese through, and he can blitz Hamstash, and he would at least have pressure on the ball.
Yeah, it's not good pressure, though, is it? Oh.
Bodie,
mate. Bodie going down. Oh, when it's a stun.
I think that's it.
You score now, don't you?
You score now.
I just score, you can do it.
You just give it to Meringue.
Yeah, you give it to Meringue and just... Or do you want to put it on KV? It sounds silly, but do you want to put it on KV, Kane? No, he didn't get the score last time, did he? Yeah, you put it on Meringue.
Just give it to Meringue. He's in range. He's got no pressure.
Oh, no. What you do is...
Juggernaut!
Juggernaut, doing a thing. Prop Joe, taking a bash.
It could have been really bad for another Saji.
Juggernaut is so good.
Hang on, do you give this to Bivotti for the glory?
The glory. Let Bivotti be the hero.
No, you don't take any silly chances.
Yeah, you can't. You don't deconstruct Kool-Aid's team at this point. I mean, he could milk this out as long as he wants, but I love that he's setting up that even if he won
this is our real one, he's going to milk this out.
Do you reckon he's just gonna screen it down? Don't roll any dice if you don't have to, right?
Maybe he just wants Chipmunk to get the score. Nope, hang on. He hands off, he wins the Super Bowl, right?
There we go.
There's 2+ to win the Super Bowl.
He wins the Super Bowl if he wants it now.
And...
GG Luminous.
There we go. Rat's taking it.
Finally. He's done it.
I can't call him the bridesmaid anymore, because Luminous just got married.
I think I can now safely predict Luminous to win. Without cursing him.
Let's talk about the damage, though. 19 armor breaks on the Pastry Pests into 14 armor breaks on New Day Co-op. 19 armor breaks give the New Day Co-op 1 singular injury, whereas Luminous's squad got 5.
Well, that's better than 1 in 3.
BVOTY picking up the MVP and then Prop Joe doing it too. Well,
BVOTY's the man, dude.
Vicious Nilla removed 4 to injury.
Vicious Nilla is vicious.
Wow.
That was a really good game. I feel like just that really shows you why you shouldn't reroll things you don't need to do.
That's why Pro's so good.
Oh, there we go. There it is. But yeah, it was.
Luminous paid for it. He's now got an AV6 one-turn touchdown monster.
Would you say that's worth the sacrifice? Yeah.
Yeah. For the Super Bowl, for the Hugh Jackman trophy, yeah, every time. Rats are scary, man. Rats are a terrifying team. And you know what? Can we just say Kool-Aid was feeling the loss of Stomp Charles. That would have been Marlon Smashfield. Sorry, yeah, that would have been such a different game with Marlowe in.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been another tackle. It would have been a Palmer. I feel like the game could have been entirely different if that player was there. But there it is. Luminous has finally won a Super Bowl, hasn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is, if there was a bounty on the Voliant, it's not getting claimed because he's not getting retired. You don't retire an AV6 one-turn touchdown. Lumi dumps the rest of his gold that he got off the winning of the match on buying a new lineman to get a bench back, and he keeps him because if you can keep him off the field, he don't get hit, and he's too good.
I think what we have to say is Lumi did this the hard way.
Lumi's gone a long way around.
I mean, he had to play a playoff against Nosedive to even get into the playoffs.
Yeah, it was a friendly, wasn't it? They haven't confirmed the match yet, but I think he's probably tabbed out.
I mean,
I'd love to see his. I wonder if we're going to get a better than yee from his YouTube stream. But there they are, the winners, boys. The Pastry Pests.
Yay, the Pastry Pests. Excellent team name. Excellent player names. I was behind it the whole way.
Excellent coach, to be fair.
Yep.